EGM Network.
Good morning, Treasure Coast listeners. Welcome back to Whatever with Lou Navarro. I am Lou Navarro, your host. I am a realtor with Remax Crown Realty. And don't forget to follow me on my social media, connect with me. You can find me as Lou Navarro, the realtor. Today, I have the pleasure to speak with Dr. Vivian Torres-Olsen. She's an ARNP, BC, DNP, and we'll talk about that a little later. But she's the owner and lead doctor at Bibiana's Medical Concierge and IV Lounge in Vero Beach. With her expertise, we in personalized healthcare and wellness, we are going to get into what makes her practice what it is, unique, and how she helping patients take control of their health. So, Dr. Vivian, welcome to my podcast.
Thank you so much, and it's such a pleasure to be here.
I'm thrilled to have you here.
I'm very excited.
Welcome again. I see that you wear so many hats. You are a doctor, you're a business owner, and wellness advocate. So how do you really present yourself, introduce yourself in a dinner party?
I wear many hats. So I am Dr. Vivian Torres-Olsen. I am an advanced nurse practitioner, board certified, and I have my doctorate in nursing practice, which is the terminal degree in nursing.
All right. So before we get into the nitty gritty, let me ask you, if you will have one superpower as a doctor, what will it be and why?
Okay. I think if I had a superpower, I would just make everybody more compliant with taking their medications or being honest in healthcare, because that's the most important, is having a great relationship with your doctor or your provider.
Yeah, especially I feel like I'm taking care of my mom. So my mom, she has diabetes, and she couldn't understand why she wasn't feeling that good, but she wasn't really being consistent on the way that she took her medicine. So now she is in such a great place of better health because she has been consistent on the timing and everything, and her the food that she eats.
Great.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background in healthcare? How long have you been practicing?
Okay. So I graduated in 1997 as a registered nurse when there was no computers, none of the fancy stuff that we have here. We had to actually go to the library and look up articles and read and find that out. And then I became a registered nurse in 1997. Then, started worked in a nursing home. Then I did different things. And then I started working in pediatric intensive care at Stony Brook University Hospital, which is a big level 1 trauma center. So I did pediatric trauma and pediatric ICU for almost 7 years. Then moved to Florida and started working in the emergency department here at a level 1 trauma center up in Melbourne. Very different from pediatric ICU in a level 1 trauma center. And then I worked there for a couple of years, worked for the Department of Defense at Patrick Air Force Base.
Oh, nice.
So I was a contractor there. And then I still love my pediatric ICU population. So I did traveling at Broward for another 6 years. And then I decided I want to go back to school. So went back to school to become a nurse practitioner, started working in urgent care, and then I decided it's time to open my own practice. So
you just said that you decided to take your doctor of nursing practitioner, right? Is that what you did?
Yes.
So what inspired you to become a doctor of nursing practice an advanced registered nurse practitioner?
Oh, so as a registered nurse, obviously you're more under doctors and so on and so forth. I mean, you're very autonomous in a lot of places. But I wanted to do more with the patients, more on a alternative medicine basis. And I wanted to have more integrative medicine, functional medicine, because I see too much polypharmacy out there. Too many people on too many medications. And I didn't like that. And so I decided I wanted to do that. And I got my doctorate so I can go teach later in my career.
Oh, awesome. So what's the difference between a nurse practitioner with the doctorate and degree as opposed as just a medical doctor?
Okay. So we work under different models. So as a nurse practitioner, we work under the nursing model. Okay. So we incorporate the whole person. It's not just you have an illness. Okay, let me take care of that. No, we look at everything. And I think medicine is moving towards that right now also. So we look at what is affecting your health in everything. Are you uncomfortable? Or do you have pain? Is that why, your neck hurts? Or are you having stomach pain because of that? Family problems. We look at the whole person. Medical deals with more medicine, conventional. Here's a pill. Take it, move forward. And so they're not looking at the whole picture. Not saying one is better than the other, but we work cohesively together.
And we're just talking about that, right? So a lot of people prefer to look for something natural before really getting into the pharmaceutical pills or all this stuff, because they want to take care of their body. And, whatever you feed into your body is going to somehow, some way show in the long term, right?
Correct.
So now let's talk about your practice.
Sure. Yes.
Why Bibiana's? What made you name your business Bibiana? And I'm going to talk to the audience because we are Latin, right?
Yes.
And your name is Vivian.
Yes.
But Bibiana is with a B as in boy, where Vivian is B as in Victor. So can you explain us?
Sure, absolutely. So my family's from Argentina. And so they speak Spanish mostly and English, of course, but they speak Spanish. So when since I was little, my name is Bibiana in Spanish, or they call me Bibiana. So when I decided on my practice name, there was a lot of names that came that were very conventional. I am very unconventional in very many ways. So I said, I'm going to go with Bibiana's because that's basically my name of my family.
Your nickname.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And now, what inspired you to start Bibiana Medical Concierge and IV Lunch?
Okay, so I'm going to explain a little bit about concierge medicine.
That was my next question, but go ahead.
Okay, so concierge medicine, people, I think, have a misconception of what it is. Basically, it's providing a service for, somebody else, whether it's a concierge at a hotel or at a party or...
Yeah, the full package, right?
It's a full package. So people can come and hire me as their advocate. So I will go and see them at their home, or I will see them. Obviously, it's kind of a payment, basically, for me to be only your advocate. Now, I have a lot of patients that do see concierge doctors, which are not doing their job. Sorry. So they come see me. And so I get paid by Medicare or what have you. But I don't mind it because in my heart, that's my passion. So I will say concierge is more, in my opinion, more as you're putting yourself 100% for your patient.
So yeah, that's what make a difference, right?
That's the difference. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
And what would you say that you love the most about serving the Vero Beach community?
Wow. Okay. There's a lot of things that I love about Vero Beach. It is a very different place from, New York. I'm originally from New York. So
Broward, because I read that you also work in Broward, right?
So
craziness.
New York, craziness and New York also. So the big difference is there's a huge gap with socioeconomics. Okay. So you have the very, very rich here, but you also have the very poor, and you have the uninsured. You have the ones that are insured and the people that pay. So, treating those people, for me, it's all the same because at the end of the day, I'm going to take care of you regardless. I'm not going to make a difference. So I love that because when you're sick, we all know this. It doesn't matter how much money you have, how little money you have.
Yes.
And I love that because it's such a big demographic and socioeconomic difference there.
All right. So now let's spike it up a little bit and let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. Absolutely.
So I'm gonna ask you some myth and busting medical fun facts.
Absolutely.
So it's a fact or it's a fiction. So let's try to answer as quick as possible.
Okay, sure. Absolutely.
Maybe on this one you're gonna take a little bit longer, but
okay.
IV is therapy that is only for hangovers.
Oh, no. Okay, so absolutely not. So we're coming a long way with the IV therapy, and the more people read about it, it's not just for hangovers, because the whole thing of what happens when you're hungover, it's not only dehydration, but there's more that happens in the body, obviously. But I do and compound everything specifically to what's going on with you. So if you have like adrenal fatigue or even diabetes or headaches or even sinusitis, or if you have different problems, there's a lot of IV clinics that are coming out, which make me very nervous. My class is very robust and it took a year and it was very difficult learning about osmolality and learning about, very, very difficult. So really it's not for hangovers, it's for your health, because remember, whatever medication you put into your body, it has to go through your kidneys or it has to go through your liver, correct? So now IV therapy bypasses that. Okay. So it goes directly to where it needs to go.
That's awesome.
So it's great. All
right. Preventive care is only for the elderly.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So
drinking more water can replace your IV therapy or a hydration session.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is not, no.
What would you say is the most common health misconception you wish people will stop believing?
I'm sorry, what's that?
So what is the common health misconception that you think that people should stop believing?
Should stop believing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That the more supplements you take, the better it is for you. And I think we are pushed in society, and every commercial is take this supplement, take that supplement, take this supplement, take that supplement. And all of a sudden they come in, and I'm sorry, I have to make a little joke, but there's 30 supplements sitting on my counter, and most of them have magnesium in it, but they don't understand why they have diarrhea. And I'm like, you're taking this so much magnesium.
I know. It's true. It's true.
So they should really talk to their provider about that and see, what they should take.
All right, let's take a quick break and let's get back with Dr. Vivian.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It'll be the bee's knees. The Roaring Twenties Downtown Friday. Presented by GHO Homes. Bring your fedoras, flappers, and feathers for this free street party in Vero Beach. With live music by the New Deco. Plus kid games, beer, and food trucks. It'll be the Cat's Pajamas. Admission is free, see? Presented by GHO Homes. And Millennium Cremation Service. The Roaring Twenties Downtown Friday, a Main Street Vero Beach event. Friday, February 28th at 6 p.m. in downtown Vero Beach.
Create your island paradise at Sunshine Furniture during our winter sale event. Save 50% on all Tommy Bahama and Lexington, including the newest collection, Key Biscayne. Living room, dining room, occasional chairs, office, and media furniture with sophisticated design and a mix of coastal and Caribbean style. All Tommy Bahama and Lexington offer everything you need for your Florida living. We have the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture from Four Seasons, Capri, Universal, Riverside, Hooker, Seawinds, Barcalounger, Best, and lots more. At Sunshine Furniture, we're the outdoor furniture experts specializing in patio sets that withstand the Florida elements, and we have a gallery of Berlin Garden and Bollywood. Come in now for the best prices of the year. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in Vero Beach. Don't miss the 50% off winter sale on Tommy Bahama and Lexington going on now. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com and visit our outlet store directly across the street.
It's the longest-running seafood festival in the Southeast, the Grant Seafood Festival. 2 days of live music and seafood to make your taste buds dance. March 1st and 2nd, over 150 crafters. Admission and parking are free. As always, the Grant Seafood Festival is 100% volunteer-run. All proceeds benefit the Grant community. The Grant Seafood Festival, March 1st and 2nd. Powered by Gary Yeoman's Ford Palm Bay. Maps and details at grantseafoodfestival.com.
Hello, and we're back. We were talking before the break with Dr. Vivian about IV, and I want her to go over a little bit more about what is IV, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know what it is.
Okay, so IV therapy, what we like to call IV therapy, as opposed to just having an IV, there's different either amino acids or minerals that will boost either your immune system or work within your mitochondria, within your cell, to make yourself have more antioxidant properties. Okay, right now the big thing is glutathione, but we're seeing too that elderly people are missing a lot of like selenium. Okay, so they're losing some memory. Because of some of the deficiencies in minerals and vitamins. And so when we talk about IV therapy, we need to talk about why we need to have IV therapy, or why it's good for you to have IV therapy. Not once a week, maybe once a month, maybe every couple of months, depending on what you're eating. Right. Because we're so nutritionally depleted in our soil. So,
all right. So who are the services that you have for, and do you have a target audience, or it is open to everyone?
It's open to everybody. So my background with pediatrics and my background with geriatrics, I can take care of everyone from babies that nobody wants to touch babies because they're scared, 4 months old to end of life. And so my demographic is very widespread. It's not one pinpoint area.
All right, that's awesome. And how does concierge medicine improve the patient experience?
So I think it's more that we're overwhelmed in our healthcare system right now. There's a lot of patients as opposed to providers. So, they're trying to start saying...
And good providers.
Good providers, especially good providers. It's not realistic to say, I'm going to see a patient in 15 minutes when they have high blood pressure, diabetes, congestive heart failure. It's not appropriate and it's not realistic. So I think it's better to take a little bit less patients, maybe cut a little bit of how much you're going to make, but really take care of the patient, because and then we can build up our healthcare system.
All right. Para nuestra comunidad latina, do you offer bilingual services, Spanish-speaking services?
Absolutely. Toda la gente que están con nosotros, todos hablan español.
Excelente.
Necesitan, porque hay mucha comunidad hispana con nosotros. Y tienen miedo también de healthcare,
Sí,
Entonces es muy importante.
Well, so for anybody, nuestra comunidad latina, Dr. Vivian los puede atender. What makes your approach to patient care unique?
I think that I spent a little bit more time with them and listen to them. If they have family concerns also, if their family has concerns, I listen to their family. And I really listen to them. And then I look at what all the doctors that they have been to, and some of them on a lot of medications, that we need to really see why you're on so many medications. Is that making you better, or is that making you worse?
Yes.
So that's the big difference. I take a little bit more time and I look at everything. So sometimes it's a little bit longer.
Like in the old times, remember?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Household, Dr. Households. So now speaking generally about healthcare, what do you find hardest in medical field right now? And do you find that there is any demographic disparities?
Yes, absolutely. I think I realized that a long time ago, but I think I've seen it a lot more now. I know, everybody's like demographically, Blacks, Hispanics, Asians, whites. So we have to look at that. And we can't put everybody into one parallel because it doesn't work like that. And I've been seeing more that the Hispanic community has been really kind of like let go. I don't know if it's because there's a language barrier or because they're vocal within ourselves. We are vocal within ourselves. Yeah. But when it comes to medicine, they're not so much. So I don't feel, and I hate to say this, that the care for them is as good. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, again, Dr. Vivian can help you guys. La doctora Vivian los puede ayudar a ustedes. What changes would you like to see in healthcare?
I think that a lot of changes in healthcare would be, I would like people to be a little bit more compliant. I'd like a little bit more basically spend a little bit more time with patients, listen to them. And
don't have a timer.
Don't have a timer. And if there's something wrong with the patient, really go above and beyond, because these are human beings. Yes. And this is what we went into the field for. We went into the field to care for other people. If this is not, you're nobody's hero, okay? You're nobody's superhero. You're not. You are a doctor. You are a provider. You are a nurse. This is what you went into the field for.
Yeah. So you owe it to us. Before we wrap up, we have another rapid fire question and answer.
Let's go.
So what's your to-go wellness tip?
Okay. One of the big things is I feel as though we live in Vero Beach and we live in a beautiful, beautiful place. Paradise. Okay.
Go to the beach.
Thank you. That's it. Go to the beach.
Go and see the sunrise, the sunset, the moon rising.
Absolutely. I don't care if you're in a wheelchair. I don't care if you're on oxygen. You make somebody help you, bring you there just to feel the air and see the ocean, because that in itself will make you feel so much better.
Yeah. I try to go. To watch the sunrises, the moonrise, the sunset. I love sunsets, sunrises. That's my
beautiful.
Yes. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Oh, favorite. What's your favorite way to unwind after a long day?
A lot of time. I have my daughter, at home. And my boyfriend. So we just basically talk and have a really good dinner, and basically that's it. Or go swimming.
Oh, nice.
Swimming.
So one thing people don't know about you. Quick.
Okay. I am a big avid skier and I love the snow, even though I live at the beach.
And you live in Florida.
Exactly.
So if you could give one piece of advice, what would it be to the listeners?
I would say take care of yourselves, eat well, drink water, not too much, and talk about things that you feel are important with other people. Don't hold anything in, and be honest with yourself, but with other people as well. As my motto is, be the best version of yourself every day. All
right. So you can find her. Where can they can call you or find you?
So I'm on 1414 16th Street. In Vero Beach, Florida, 32960, and the number 772-584-3873.
Well, there you have it, Dr. Vivian Torres-Olsen. Thank you so much for joining me today and sharing your insights about health and wellness. And it is a great reminder to taking care of ourselves is the best investment we can make. And to everyone listening, prioritize your health, stay informed, and don't forget to follow me. Don't forget to give yourself care that you deserve, all right? Make sure to follow me. Till next time, remember, yo hablo tu idioma y Dr. Vivian también. Chao, chao.
Chao. Gracias.